So, welcome back to the episode number 2 of the Escort adventures. So basically, if you remember last time I was saying that I'm go get some 1.5 by 2.5 or 2 by 3, but when you measure it, it's not. So I don't know who to freaking believe me, measuring tape or the written on the wall of a freaking shop. Pardon me, always somebody gives us a ring when I'm trying to record. So what was on about? Basically that's what it looks like. I've already made it. I've just thingy it up, blah blah blah. And all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna paint them. I'm gonna put some. Maybe like a soft tape. I've got a foam. I'll use some foam, or I'll get some weather seal sort of stuff, so I can put it on there, like something like that. So when the MDF board goes on and settles in, it doesn't make a rattle. That's one of the things. Or I'll just glue a bit of carpet over the top, I suppose. We'll see what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna paint them black. And and yeah, so I'm gonna use angle brackets, mount them down, like in a couple places, 1, 2, 3, 4, like from the inside, because I could get from the outside, but kind of get in there from the inside. And so basically I've got this bit of board now pre-made, so put it in. And now will be the, see what I mean, it's like a little bit dodgy around that angle, but I'm just gonna cut it all around. I'm actually kind of thinking just doing it like this, having it all straight from here, straight without any dimples and mimples, and just go around in places where I need to, but I need to get shape of the sides. And then basically measure from there to here, how much do I need, and then when I actually put it in, I'll see how big the MDF part is, and I'll cut it in 2 pieces straight away, so I can just use one and another. But I don't know, we'll see what happens, see how it goes. But one thing is that now is the time to get the outline of the sides. I need to cut this edge off, so because it doesn't fit at the moment in there, I can't put it along the side, which I need to do to get a good understanding how it all works and how am I gonna get the line. I got some bit of cardboard in there already, and I've pre-made this little roller thing, sort of, what is it, perspex. Basically, where is my magic? Where is my little magic? Freaking, how I know, no, this isn't good. Here we go. You put it in there, and you just run it along the side, and it's gonna mark me the line, what I need to. And then obviously cut the excess until it sits flush along the edges. And then basically with the other cardboard bits or whatever, brace the sides and then pull it out and basically put it in a bit of MDF that I've got hidden under there. And draw an outline, cut it out with a jigsaw or whatever. And that's the full process really. That's how it's done. That's how I do it, that's how I've seen it getting done. And shame that I can't use them sides because they're actually below the thing. So it is what it is, but nothing ever can go straight forward. You know, when you do custom work like that, there's always going to be something that is going to have to be redone. You kind of just take a mold of something. Same as this piece here, the bottom part on there is completely battered. It's like, not, I wouldn't even put it back in if it was me, to be fair. But it's not my car, so it's all going back in as neat as I can possibly make it to look. And yeah, so now it's going to be another time lapse of me shaving the sides, getting the mold of that, and hopefully I will be able to cut it out today. And then basically, because it's nearly it's like 4 o'clock to be fair, I'm going to see how it goes. So get a shape out and then fit the boards and make sure everything fits correctly, and then basically take it all out, carpet it all up, make it all nice and pretty, fit it all back, fasten it all down, and that's really it. So yeah, enjoy the show. Well, unfortunately, due to my irresponsibility, my phone was dead, so he's not getting any show to watch. He's watching me talk crap. So basically I went and did it. I did around the things, actually had to put that piece in there just to kind of get a good understanding of where the hell it is ending and stuff like that. But this is what's the final result. So more than likely that edge is gonna get cut off a little bit so I can get it all in nicely. And it's just one of them things, unfortunately. There's nothing that I can do. That's how they've shaped it. Unless, like I say, I would have been cutting it that way, but then I would have to do 3-piece. It would just be a mess, really. Like a jigsaw, whatever you call it. So, but this is really braced in now, so what I can do is I can take this bit out and put it in the on the bit MDF, and then mark it around and cut it out. Another thing that I've thought about is that for me to match this bit here, the sub box kind of straight along this edge, I kind of need to mount it first. So I'm really in two minds at the moment what to do next. And I think I have to do the box, mount the box down properly where I need it to, where I want it to be, and then go from there. Because otherwise, unless I actually go back a bit, but then if I go back a bit, this piece here is going to be too wide for me to get it in, because it goes from one side to the other. Ideally, this would have to be cut in 2 parts down the middle or something like that. And actually, I will do. I'm not sure what to do now. By the look of it, this will work. If I cut it down the middle here, join it there. It's a straight. Basically, let me have a think, but the next thing is going to be the time lapse of something, so enjoy the show of something, which I don't know what it is going to be.
I wake up every minute with the fever dreams. I push a mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss. I got my mind on the facts, I'm I'm a python, grab what I like real fast, choke until I have everything I attack, everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see, matter of fact. Cause I'm my own worst enemy, only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed, and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind, you know I'll always manifest it.
Right then, so I've cut the floor, and obviously the thing that I never wanted to do, I had to do, so I had to cut it in 3 pieces, because this boot is a bit awkward and I couldn't even fit it what I thought I will be able to fit, and I just decided to cut it in 3 pieces. So basically this is 1 piece that went in perfectly fine, all the notch around where there's cables there. And then everything sits in nicely. When it's carpeted, it's going to be nice and lovely. So you take this part out, and it just sort of just slides out. Oop, slides out. That's 1 piece. Then these 2 pieces here. This piece is separate, and I had to put a bit of wood and like sort of just roughly figure out where it sits nice and flush and level. So that's what I'm gonna have to do to achieve this. To be fair, it's not that bad, what you have thought it will be. So now if I remove this part off here, which I'm gonna have to do edge round all over the place. So all I've did is I've put a bit of a leg on there, just to raise that up. But obviously once I fit the box in properly and everything, it will have to be different. So, but this is the false floor. Oops, the false floor finished. All I have to do is drill holes around here in a circle so that the base escapes even better from the subwoofer that's going to be directly below it. And really now is the time to actually get this all finished off. Like the box needs to be carpeted and screw around all the edges rounded over and stuff like that. Paint the frame, and then obviously mount all the amplifier parts and amplifier board. Subwoofer box needs to be screwed down to the floor, carpeted. So yeah, this is gonna be now another big time lapse of me. Basically, first thing I'm gonna do, round all the edges, do all the notches, carpet that, put the connectors in on the side, maybe it's on that side so it doesn't, there's not a lot of cable going along there, and fit that. I'm gonna cut another notch up in, I'm not sure where, probably be here where there's quite a big of a gap already. I'll cut a notch for the cables to come through, or even probably, yeah, I'm gonna cut it around there. I'll even mark it straight away. Cut it around there, whatever, and paint all that, and then I can mount it all in, and that will be it. Everything can go in its place, and then the last part what I need to do is renew the thin cables, our CAs. I'll be using my supplied Musway 8-gauge wiring, and we'll be using Y-bar CAs so I can get a bit of a more clearance for the amp. This is the amplifier kit, 99.9% oxygen-free copper wire, fuse holder, ground, everything how it should be. So that is going in. But for the time being, I'm gonna go and get all these panels sorted, painted, do what I need to do. and then we'll be fitting it all in. Hey, hey.
So bitch, I better love me. Look what I'm becoming. In my mind I'm running all around circles. Better thoughts are coming. And my mind is like a reflex. It knows just what I need next. If I could just believe, then I know I can turn all of my thoughts into a real threat. 'Cause I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed, and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind, you know I'll always manifest it. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. 'Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. Sometimes I feel like all is lost, but I know it's not true. I wanna put up all my walls 'cause I'm not in the mood. But then I cut myself off from the rest of the room. I know that time can heal it all if you're patient and soon. It can all be worth it, all the searching. Pain is never really permanent, but damn it hurts, man. I could feel all of the turbulence and it's concerning. I've been searching for a purpose, I hope it's worth it. This society is really trying me. Ain't no hide and seek, I hide to be far from anxiety. I need my space, I need my privacy. I need some silence, please, you're all too loud. You don't speak quietly, opinions violently thrown across every surface. It makes me nervous, is the world honestly burning? That's all I'm learning. Hope that we can make a turn and start reversing. All our minds and put the work in, we got some work, man. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. 'Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. Gotta get through this, life is a nuisance, tie up some loose ends. I try to be human, find a solution, my evolution. A place like this, it didn't exist, we made it like this. So you can go pick the bad or the good, got a glass half wish. I know, it's easier to hide than just to lay low. Not everyone in life has got a halo. I'm standing in the red inside a payphone, just wanna break, no. I'm not gonna give in, take a last shot, Michael J. Win. No, I'm not a robot, I'm in my own skin. Never get lost when thoughts pull you in. I miss the old you, we died with a purpose. All the energy around me felt nervous, scared I would pop off fast to the surface. Had to cut it off before you made me worthless. Torn apart, I've been torn and scarred. I had a given art, but now I'm thinking smart. I'm keeping up my guard, I'm hiding every card. A royal flush of bluff, you never know what's hard. With a back to the mat, gonna see where I'm at. I'ma fight like I'm mad, I'ma be something that they can never be me. Nice try, but they'll see I achieve everything while they stay salty. I I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, your check is I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression, You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me.
Right, and so that was all the panels sorted, carpeted, box carpeted and whatnot. Only thing that I've left to do is drill 2 holes. Well, drill holes, mount everything down. So, but this is basically how it all looks. Can't see much really because it's so dark in here, and I need to hoover it obviously, but that's once I completely completed it. But basically I'm not even gonna put anything in. This is all nice and lovely. I've used blue GA style that I've never used before, but it kinda goes with a car and something different again. So, but yeah, all the edges, everything is spot on. And basically how to pull it off, you put your finger in there, there's a, you just pull this part out and you just bring it up. So this panel goes, this panel comes out. Then we have our amplifier, which I still need to mount down. Obviously it's going to be sitting higher up and everything. And that's the box. Needs to be screwed down. That needs to be painted black. I'll sort it out once I've screwed box down, and because I might have to raise some things up and stuff like that. And screw down the amp rack and board amp rack. It's not really an amp rack. And as you can see, I drilled the holes for the bass to escape even more. And that's the end of the really story. That's his boot build part is nearly done. Thankfully, all I've got left to do is now is to screw it all down and run all the cables in. Nice. Well, basically that's gonna be the next mission. I might won't even film it, but I don't know. I might will do. I might put it on a time lapse somewhere, because I need to rerun new cables. Then what I was saying, from the front to the back, RCAs, install a new head unit, and then we'll do all the rest. So basically, the next is going to be another time lapse. I'm going to run all the cables to the back, so I can fit everything, mount everything, and forget about the back until I need to tune the amplifiers. And yeah, so enjoy the show. And actually, unfortunately, this is the end of the part 2, peeps. So, well, what can I say is, there's definitely a part 3 coming. Thanks a lot for watching. Like and share, subscribe, and I'll see you in a part 3.